Welcome to another episode of In the Kitchen with the Real Ezekiel.
All right, Ezekiel, so what are we going to make today?
Cake pops.
Cake pops, but what's special about these cake pops?
They're gonna pop.
All right, they're going to pop because we are going to add Pop Rocks to the batter. All right, Ezekiel, you ready to do this? All right.
And we're going to bust out the cake.
We're going to bust out the cakes? All right, so that's the first step. So what we did, you want to help me get this? All right, go ahead, open it up. All right, here, you get one cake and I get one cake. Here you go. Good job. You can put it right here. It's cold, right? Being cold is very, very important. So what we've done is you cook the cakes the night before. It's very, very important. My wife did this for us. And as we begin to form these balls, it makes it a lot easier to use to begin to form the first step. So that's why we need the cold cakes. If it's warm, everything will melt and just fall apart. So here we go. Let's start this, Ezekiel. So the first step that we need is we need 7 tablespoons of butter.
Why are you cutting the butter?
Because we need 7 tablespoons.
I meant.
Okay, so let's take this attachment off because we're going to cut through the paper because that's how you measure it. The paper tells us how many tablespoons. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you cut it right there. So it gives you exactly 7 tablespoons. So you want to use room temperature butter. Boom. All right, so the next thing we need is 1 3/4 cups of sugar.
Sugar.
Yep. Powdered sugar. Right here, mister. So I'm going to pour this for you. Put your cup on top like we always do.
Like this one?
Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead and put it in there. And then we need 3/4 of it. Yeah, go ahead and put it in there. 3/4. As always, the recipe for the cakes will be on the description below the video, as well as everything that we're making here. All right? All right, Zeke, so we got this down. So the next thing that we need is some cream.
Inside of this. Wait.
We need 3 of these guys, okay? 3 teaspoons of heavy cream. 1, 3. Good. And we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Vanilla?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Pour it in there.
Vanilla.
Good job. All right, so the next step, okay, we are going to put this attachment. Remember how to do this? Remember how to line up this with this? All right, let's do it. Good job. All right, now bring it down.
That's how you bring it down.
Okay, lock it up.
Wait, you lock it that way?
And then we're going to mix it. All right, we're going to let this mix, and we'll be right back. All right, Potions Master, you ready to see this? I think I just saw someone getting a little taste over there. All right, so here we go. The frosting is finished. Let me know how it tastes.
That actually tastes good.
It tastes good? Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this frosting off of here.
No, I want to do it.
You want to do it? Okay, take the frosting off while I get the big bowl. So you get yourself a bowl like this. And you're going to put your cakes in there. Ezekiel, you want to get your hands dirty? I want you to start crushing up all of that cake right there for me. Yep, use your little fingers and get in there and break it apart.
Like this?
There you go. Tear some part off the side. Tear it off the sides. There you go. Tear it apart.
Like that?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's break this apart.
Help me, Daddy. Here.
As you can see, Ezekiel and I broke it all apart here. So we're going to scoop this in. Here. You like that, don't you? So we're going to scoop this in. Go ahead. Help me out.
They're here.
Good job. All right, so we got that all in there. So basically these cakes are vanilla cakes, very simple vanilla cakes that were made. And we're putting them right into the frosting, and we're going to use the paddle. Okay, here we go. Here's the paddle.
The doggy paddle.
The doggy paddle. All right.
That's my favorite one that we
There you
have.
go, buddy. Go ahead and turn it on.
Locking.
Yep, locked and loaded. You're going to start off a little slow. We're going to let this mix, and then everything will start to come together with the frosting.
That was on accident.
And then we can start making the balls.
Let's cut it off in my hands. Ooh.
All right, so here we go. We have the filling for inside of these cake pops. So what we're going to do now is we are going to start working in the Pop Rocks to this. Okay?
Pop Rocks.
The Pop Rocks. All right, Ezekiel, this is where the magic happens, buddy.
Can I help?
We have Pop Rocks. So now you need to choose which flavor you want in here. We have 3 different types of Pop Rocks here. We have
green,
red. So these remind me,
green, blue,
you know what these remind me of, buddy? When I was your age, in the 1980s, folks, I used to eat these all the time. That's when they came out. I think it was like mid 80s or late 80s, whatever it was, or in the 90s, I think. And we used to eat these. It was the coolest candy ever. And I'm really excited to let him experience these. All right, so we don't need to open this. We've already got a few already open. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 3 separate things for us to mix this together, okay? What does it say on here? Look, it says, taste the explosion.
The explosion.
The explosion. So guess what? This is called a what? A cake pop. A cake pop. You ready for this? All right, so what we've done is divide. Do you have Pop Rocks in your mouth, mister? What's it doing?
No.
You feel it sizzling in your mouth? That's awesome. I want to taste it too. All right, so here we go. We have watermelon. We have tropical punch. And what flavor is that? Strawberry.
Strawberry.
All right.
Strawberry.
So what we're going to do, we've divided up the batter. I'm going to try one of these too.
Isn't it sprinkly?
It is. So what we're going to do is we're going to push this down and we're going to pour 1 pack. So push it down like Daddy's doing it inside the bowl. And you're going to pour it, sprinkle it like this.
Those look good.
1 whole pack. Okay, good. And you're going to work the candy into it. We're going to do 2 packs just for more amazingness. I can hear that popping in your mouth. Sounds cool. Oh, you want to taste it? Taste it, but don't put it in your mix.
I've never tasted the blue.
All right, so here we go.
Never got to taste it.
So who's going to be our taste testers after we're done doing this?
My brother.
Your brothers. So his twin brothers are going to be our official taste testers. So there it is. You can see the Pop Rocks are mixed in to this right here. All right. So we're going to give this a shot. It's our first time ever doing this.
I'll pour this one in there too.
Okay. You can hear it. You can hear that crackling. So let's see if it will maintain its integrity with the crackling later whenever somebody goes to eat it, or if we lose the effect because of the moisture of this this batter here. So we'll see. So you just make a real simple little ball. And remember, the trick is once we're done with these, you can't just go right and put the chocolate on it or whatever coating you want to put on it automatically. You have to actually give it some time to cool down in the refrigerator. So that's like the trick to this that we're doing right here. So it's basically a 2-hour process after this of letting them cool down and cool all the way through, that you reshape them, and after you reshape them, then you can dip them into the chocolate or whatever topping that you decide to use for these. Okay, Zeke, so let's put everything away, and we're going to put these into the...
While we wait, we're going to have cafecitos.
That's right. We always have to have cafecitos. So while we wait for these to chill in the refrigerator, we're going to make what?
Cafecito.
Cafecito. Yes. Dale.
Dale.
So what we have here is some candy melts that Ezekiel put in this bowl. Pro tip is that we want to put these at about 50% power in the microwave on defrost. Okay? So while it's on defrost, you watch it. It's at about 50% power so they don't burn. All right? So we're going to do this and we'll be right back. All right? Because we're going to put these, we're going to dip the cake pops into this amazing liquid here. Are you excited, Ezekiel? To make the cake?
Pop.
All right, Zeke, we are all done with the melting chocolates here. We've got it a green. We got a nice little pastel green here. So guess what do we got to get next?
The cake.
The cake pops. So we're going to pull these out of the refrigerator.
Da.
These guys are done. Ready to rock and roll. So what we're going to do first is we have our different sprinkles and stuff we're going to put on top. We're going to put a couple of little pop rocks on top of these too, just for some excitement. It should be a lot of fun. So we'll have these two. Okay. All right, stand up with me, Ezekiel. You're going to do the first one. Okay, so don't touch the bowl because it's very hot, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and what you're going to do is you're going to just get it in there and just kind of dip it around like that. And put it on the side of the bowl and just roll it in the liquid.
Can I go like that?
Yep.
Like that. Dun.
Pull it out of there.
Ooh, I can't touch that.
Okay, now what you're going to do, we're going to spin it around a little bit. Get your toppings you want to put on there. Now drop them right on top of the cake pop. Good.
Get some.
Just grab some more right there. You can grab some more right there.
No.
Okay, and drop it right on the cake pop.
Ooh,
Good. Now grab a couple of pop rocks. A few, and just put one or two right there on top. Good job, bud. All right, so we know that this line right here are yours, Ezekiel. So we're going to put this right here. So we want to put them in a box just to keep them stable for now. Okay, so they stand straight up. So it's important that they stand straight up. They're going to leak a little bit there. That's perfectly fine. Tastes fantastic. I'm going to do one of mine. Yeah, are you enjoying this?
Melting on my fingers.
Is this fun?
Mm-hmm.
So basically this is the part you do is you put it on there and you kind of just let it work its way down the pop.
Excuse me.
Yep, work its way down the pop, the melt there.
They're called cake pops.
Cake pops. Cake pops. So you just
It's because we're putting pop rocks.
pop rocks on there. So you kind of just work it. You let the chocolate do its thing, or not the chocolate, excuse me, the candy melt do its thing, and you just put it on there. Dress these puppies up. That one looks good, buddy. You did a good job there. Are you going to put more stuff on there?
This
Okay.
is one of yours.
It's one of mine? Nice. All right, Ezekiel, what do you think of your creation over here? You look like you've had some fun during this thing. You got pop rocks on you. You got all kinds of stuff. So let me ask you, do you think this is going to be as amazing as we thought it was going to be? Mm-hmm. Or do you think it's going to be better?
Better.
Better? All right, so we're going to check this out. We're going to bring in his brothers to give this a shot, and we're going to go from there. All right, so let's go get the brothers. All right, here we go. So we're going to do the taste test. All right, so everybody gets to pick one out.
I want this one.
Go ahead, pick yours out.
This one.
All right, everybody get your, let's Elijah, which one do you want?
Oh.
That guy right there? All right, so the idea behind this, and this is going to be the test to see if the Pop Rocks, which somebody got into these, are going to pop when we bite into the batter that we made here.
That's what they're called.
So here's the finished product of how they look once they're off of the box. We got all the drippings and everything, and they look really nice and pretty. So here we go. All right, guys, let's test it out.
Taste testers. Which one do you think's better?
Is it popping?
Like Dad's? It's Dad's. It's kind of. It's because look at the blue spot. Can you see that one?
But it is delicious. Super good, but barely.
That's one of mine.
There it is. Did you hear the pop?
That's one of Dad's.
There's this one.
Is it sizzling? Is yours sizzling?
I'm not.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
You get a little pop in there? All right, I'm going to try one of these things out. I'm going on Whole30 tomorrow, so I'm going to take one of these down today.
This is one of Dad. This is one of yours, Dad.
On top.
So the trick is, when you make these, is to make sure when you make the batter that you put a thick, almost marble of the Pop Rocks in there so that they kind of stay dry in there so that you do get a little bit of a cake, or get a little bit of a pop.
Bye everybody until another episode with the real Ezekiel.
All right, see you later. Thanks, guys.